Leon's just putting the buckets out, looking after 4 sheep, 2 shearers, 4 sheep. We're just waiting for the green light.
Yeah, we're waiting for the green light, ladies and gentlemen. That means that we'll be able to start, so we got a good lineup. Our shearers, our resident shearers are ready to go. We have New Zealand represented on table number 1, on the green table. We have Scotland represented on the red table. This is going to be a battle between these 2 competitors now then. Right, we've got a green light coming on. We're ready to start, Steve.
Okay, shearers, go. So out we go. Joel NRE on the green table. Leon Bertram on the red table. So we got the current world champion defending his title here. But this is only round 1 of the wool handling, sponsored by Dooley Wool and Conran Limited. 2 very experienced competitors. See how they stood back and then just walked. Once that belly wool was placed on the boards, they moved in. Now they start to work. So these shearers are keeping a good pace, keeping it nice and real, keeping them honest, making them work. So they step up the neck. The next shearer comes out on the board. So looking around, any top notch goes into the oddman's bin. So this is the easy part of it at the moment when they're looking after 2. We go with the first place. So Joel now, next belly, doing a little bit of fribbing, taking any stained wool out from there. So down the last line comes that first shearer. So they start to gather up that first fleece. Speed up a bit, boys, on number 1. Come on. So Joel goes with his first fleece now. Joel NRE, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He just flicks it and walks away from it. Cleans off the board. Here goes Leanne Bertram for her throw. Yeah, good throw. Good experienced campaigners. So they're on the roll up now. This is when they're going to have eyes in the back of their head. They're going to look around and see where that shearer is, whereabouts he is, what side he is. When he's going in, they don't want to miss any crutch. That could be, or miss him cleaning the board off between each sheep out on the board. You don't want contaminated wool or anything like that. So Leanne Bertram tucking it in now. Joel NRA. She tucks it in the first fleece. He goes there now. Joel NRA and New Zealand defending champion. Leanne Bertram just gathers up that next fleece and cleans the board. Joel looking around now. So Leanne Bertram comes with her second fleece now. From Scotland, good throw again. Where's Joel? Joel's getting busy there, needs to get busy there. There's Joel from New Zealand. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to cheer these young men on and the young lady from Scotland. We're the Kiwis in the household. Come on, Leanne Bertram on Scotland. Roll up time for Leanne. What's Joel got left in the tank now? What's this throw? That's a good throw for a big old fleece there. Yeah, give him a round of applause. You need to, Norm. He needs to work hard.
You got to work hard, all right. Very organised young man, this fella. That's what gets him through. Being organised, they're put under a bit of pressure. These wool handlers, fleeces coming off everywhere, but a lot of work to do. So organisation is the top thing they need to be thinking about. Leanne Bertram onto the board. Sets the next fleece up for the throw. 1 left for her, still on the sheep. This one goes on the table. Ooh, nice throw down there from the Scots competitor. Flicks it over, she's rolling it up. Joel Henardo, roll up time. He's still got a couple of fleeces left. He'll tuck the neck band in and into the basket it'll go. Leanne Bertram, roll up time there. Turns it in, tucks it under. Joel's still got 2 fleeces left. Leanne's got 1. Into the basket goes Leanne. Joel Henardo. This is round number 1. The shearers are finished. Onto the board goes, table goes Joel's last fleece. Into the fleece goes the belly. Gathers it up. Gets it set for the roll. Leanne Bertram, what's she got? Picks the fleece up. To the head of the table, lays it out. Wee bit bunched there. The judge having a close look, but it's all on the table. She's got nothing hanging down over the edge of the table, that's for sure. Joel Henare tucks the neck in under the fleece. Into the basket it'll go Huey. Still got one left, and then the clean up to go.
Yes, so Joel Henare now then picking up his fourth and final fleece. Leanne Bertram is already on the roll-up of her fourth and final fleece. So this one comes up the table. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Up the table it went. Nice and flat. Those judges are looking for any bunching of the fleece, anything hanging over the side, and they will penalise it. It's a penalty point for every A4 sheet that's deemed to be bunched up or hanging over. Leanne Bertram now then rolling that fleece up. Joel Henare is catching her up, ladies and gentlemen. The current world champion is coming after the Scotsman. He's really coming out, in the Scots lady up there on table number 3. Tucking it in there on table number 3 is the Scots lady, Leanne Bertram. She's tucks it into the basket. Now the brooms come into play, Steve.
Yeah, to that young Scotsman. She's not going to be happy with that when you comes out. I'll tell you what, you could have one on the backside. But Leanne Bertram is a young lady, the Scots lady, working hard there. Where's Joel NRA, the current world champion? He's defending his champion. He's caught right back up. He was a couple of fleeces down, but he's right back up on the cleanup. The old clock is ticking, talking now, and the pressure is on these. Up goes Joel NRA on table 1. Leanne Bertram from Scotland, just keeping it cool. Looks around. What have I any left behind? No, looks pretty clean to me, but I'm not the judge. So Leanne, time taken for Leanne Bertram from Scotland. Who's next, Norm?
Heat number 11 on the board right now will